I remember when it first began. The oldest memories I can think of, I believe, are of when I was 18. Back then I thought I was going crazy or something, but it kept happening at other times in my life. What I believe was the first time was at my 18th birthday party. I had a few friends over, and we were staying up late outside of the house next to the fire pit I had on my backyard. We were waiting for midnight, which would be the time my mom gave birth to me. Midnight and 3 minutes to be exact. We were just talking about random stuff, and when the time struck, they all got up to give me a hug. My mom and dad weren't the typical party people, so they stayed inside and just waited for the time to come and wish me a happy birthday. When they were coming to the fire pit to do so, that's when it happened. Near the woods, I saw a naked person, skin a very bright white, standing. It was almost like it was radiating light. There were no trails there, so normal people don't go there, much less naked. But this wasn't a normal person. It had what looked like a huge eye covering its whole face. What is that? I thought. Then, quickly, my parents got near me to hug me, and when I looked back, it wasn't there anymore. I thought I was just drunk, and my mind was playing tricks on me, as I've had a good amount of beers up until that point. So I didn't think much of it, and carried on with the rest of the night. A few months went by, and it happened again when I was choosing between the options of universities I had available. I was home alone at this time. I remember this night very specifically, because it was one of the only times my parents left me home alone at night. But anyways, I was going through some of the options I had when I randomly looked out the window. I like looking out this window because I can usually see the moon lighting up the sky and the trees, a landscape I appreciate very much. But something diverted my attention quickly. In the woods, near my house, I saw it again, coming from within the trees. That thing, it stopped there. This time it was real. I knew it was. I don't drink when I'm alone, nor do I smoke or anything like that. Nothing could cause an hallucination this real. I just stood there, petrified. This time there was no one around. I legit felt scared. It felt like I was in danger, about to be attacked or something. But no, it just stood there, looking at me with its piercing gaze. What is that? I thought. What does it want? Why is it here again? Then I heard it. Must be my parents. I look at the watch on my computer screen. It's early still. Weird. But when I looked back, there it was, glued to my window. That huge eye is all I can remember, before I fell from my chair and fainted on the ground. Then I woke up with my parents around me, worried about what had happened. I ended up not saying anything, because I knew they wouldn't believe me. It happened a few other times since then. I see it, and then it disappears just like that. Each time is as terrifying as the last. One of the most recent times was on a job interview. I was at the office of the interviewer, and behind him he had an open window. And there it was, in the distance, on top of a building, staring me down. I managed to keep it together though, and noticed it eventually went away. It keeps appearing at these random times in my life. I don't know what it wants, nor what it really is, but I know it's only there to ruin whatever moment it decides to spawn upon. I don't think at this point it wants to hurt me, but I for sure know it's not pleasant to have this entity lurking around. I hope it goes away. I'm currently waiting outside the hospital room, where my wife will be giving birth to our first child. It should be the perfect moment, right? But as I look over my shoulder down the hallway, I can see it there. This is confirmation that only I can see it, as no one seems to be scared and pass by very naturally. I just wanted to stop ruining my life, but sadly, as I face the truth, I realize I will keep seeing it until my deathbed.